For years, smartphone enthusiasts have voiced a growing sentiment. Annual phone upgrades have hit a wall of diminishing returns. Iterative updates with slight speed bumps, minor computational photography adjustments, and incremental chassis polish have largely replaced the historic leaps that once redefined mobile technology. However, early leaks, supply chain reports, and architectural rumors surrounding the anticipated iPhone 18 Pro Max suggest Apple may be preparing one of the most substantial hardware overhauls in its history. This generation appears positioned to address long-standing user requests, redesigning core components spanning the chassis ergonomics, front display architecture, optics, internal silicon, cellular basebands, and satellite integration. Understanding these prospective changes requires analyzing every layer of the device, evaluating how individual engineering choices interlock to create a drastically updated flagship experience. The physical design of the iPhone 18 Pro Max marks a fundamental strategic pivot in Apple's industrial design philosophy. For over a decade, consumer electronics manufacturers engaged in a race toward absolute thinness, often at the direct expense of thermal headroom, component volume, and total battery capacity. Current reports indicate Apple is reversing this trend by intentionally increasing the body thickness of the iPhone 18 Pro Max. While an increase in thickness might sound counterintuitive in a market that values sleekness, the functional benefits inside the device are immense. Expanding the Z height of the chassis yields internal volume that engineers can dedicate to critical components, a physically larger lithium-ion battery cell, and enhanced internal copper or vapor chamber thermal spreaders necessary to handle high-performance computing loads. To ensure the additional thickness does not translate into an uncomfortably bulky or heavy device in hand, Apple is reportedly re-engineering the outer frame ergonomics. Current Pro-tier smartphones often utilize flat-edge industrial frames, which, while aesthetically striking, can feel blocky or sharp when resting in a palm for extended periods. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to introduce a refined junction where the rear glass panel meets the structural metal frame. By incorporating a subtle, continuous curve along the perimeter edges, a gentle transition reminiscent of classic contoured enclosures paired with modern, brushed metal alloys, the device distributes its mass more comfortably across the hand. This design philosophy delivers the physical endurance of a larger battery and robust internal cooling without turning the phone into an unwieldy brick in the user's pocket. Complementing this structural redesign is a fresh color palette designed to emphasize luxury materials and advanced glass treatment processes. Chief among the rumored finishes is a dynamic dark cherry color option. Utilizing multi-layered optical physical vapor deposition (PVD) coatings beneath the frosted back glass, this finish changes dynamically based on ambient lighting conditions. Under indoor artificial lighting, the panel reflects a deep, muted hue approaching black or rich dark espresso. However, when exposed to direct sunlight, light refracts through the outer glass layers, revealing a rich, saturated dark cherry red tone. Alongside this hero colorway, Apple is expected to reintroduce a clean sky blue finish, offering a bright contrast alongside refined iterations of traditional flagship colors such as silver, titanium gray, and deep black. Moving from the exterior frame to the front face, the display of the iPhone 18 Pro Max undergoes its most significant visual transformation since the introduction of the dynamic island. Industry reports indicate that advancements in sensor miniaturization, specifically compressing the infrared flood illuminator, dot projector, and ambient light sensors, allow Apple to reduce the total physical footprint of the top display cutout by up to 35%. Reducing the size of this notch yields a noticeable increase in usable screen real estate. The reduced cutout minimizes visual intrusion during full-screen video playback, immersive mobile gaming, and long-form document reading, offering a cleaner panel aesthetic while retaining full Face ID biometric security capabilities. Directly integrated into this smaller display cutout is a heavily upgraded front-facing camera system. Leaving behind older 12-megapixel front sensors, the iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to feature a brand new 24-megapixel sensor. This resolution jump provides significantly higher pixel density, capturing finer skin textures, sharper hair detail, and clearer environmental backgrounds in high-contrast lighting. The camera module is paired with an updated iteration of Apple's center stage technology. Driven by real-time spatial processing, the front